Okay, let's unpack this. This is a massive announcement from CES 2026. Today, we're diving deep into NVIDIA's very public ambition. They want to become the Android of generalist robotics.
Exactly. They're not just selling chips anymore. They're building the entire default platform for what they call physical AI.
Feels like a huge industry pivot.
It is. I mean, for years, AI was stuck in the cloud, just crunching data. But now, with cheaper sensors and these, incredible simulation tools, AI is finally moving into physical machines.
The machines that can actually think in the real world.
And act in the real world. That's the key.
Which gets to the heart of it, right? Moving beyond those very narrow, task-specific bots, the ones that can only do one thing well.
To something completely different, generalist robotics. We're talking about machines that can reason, plan, adapt, just, like a person does.
But how do you even start to build a brain that capable?
Well, it all starts with their software ecosystem.
Yep.
And at the foundation, they've released new open models right on Hugging Face.
Okay, so what's the first piece?
The first key piece is Cosmos Reason 2. It's a reasoning vision language model, a VLM. This is what gives the robot its senses. It lets the AI literally see, understand the context of what it's seeing, and then figure out what to do.
So Reason 2 is the core perception engine, the brain, basically. Why do they need a second model, then, this Isaac GR00T and 1.6?
Okay, so GR00T is the vision language action model. It's specifically for humanoids. If Cosmos Reason 2 is the brain that sees and plans,
then GR00T is the body control, the muscle memory.
that's a perfect way to put it. It provides the sophisticated coordination for whole body control. It's how the robot moves and handles objects at the same time, all based on what Reason 2 is telling it.
Okay, so you have the brain, but the brain needs a place to practice, a gym. And that's where these world models come in, right? Cosmos Transfer 2.5 and Predict 2.5.
Exactly. This is all about solving the biggest, most expensive problem in robotics: validation. Physically training a robot on a complex task like pouring a drink is so slow, it's expensive. You break things.
So the world models generate synthetic data to avoid that.
Tons of it. They generate vast amounts of realistic data, which then feeds into the simulation environment, Isaac Lab Arena.
And Lab Arena is where it all comes together. It's their open source framework on GitHub. It feels brilliant because it standardizes everything. It pulls in industry benchmarks, Libero, RoboCasa, RoboTwin, into one place.
Right, so for the first time, developers aren't wasting all this time building their own training rigs. They're all working off a single unified standard.
And what's the connective tissue holding all that together?
That would be NVIDIA Osmo. It's the open source command center that integrates that whole workflow. From the data generation to the simulation to the final training, it just works across your desktop or the cloud.
And you need some serious hardware to power all this efficiently on the actual device.
You do. And that's the role of the new Blackwell-powered Jetson T4000 graphics card. It's the newest in the Thor family. It packs, get this, 1,200 teraflops of AI compute.
Wow. 1,200. And how much memory?
64 gigabytes. And the amazing part is it runs at just 40 to 70 watts. That's the kind of efficient edge compute that makes this whole thing viable for, mass adoption.
Which is why the accessibility push through Hugging Face is so smart.
It's totally strategic.
Yeah.
By putting Isaac and GR00T into Hugging Face's Lee Robot framework, NVIDIA instantly connects its 2 million developers with Hugging Face's, 13 million AI builders?
So for you, the listener, you don't need specialized robotics knowledge anymore just to start experimenting.
Not at all. You can just grab these models and test them. Say, on the open source Reachy 2 Humanoid running on that new Jetson chip, it just massively expands the user base.
And it seems like it's already working. The market is validating it.
It is. Robotics is now the fastest growing category on Hugging Face. And you have big names already adopting the stack: Boston Dynamics, Caterpillar, Franco Robots, NUR Ray Robotics.
It confirms the strategy. They're not competing with robot makers. They're becoming the underlying OS, the default.
The default operating system for physical AI. That's the goal.
It's a remarkable pivot. So looking ahead, what's the big takeaway here?
I think it raises a really provocative question for you to think about. If these incredibly complex capabilities of physical AI seeing, understanding, acting, if they're all becoming standardized and open source, what new everyday tasks are we going to see robots doing in, say, the next 5 years?
In our homes or factories?
Everywhere. The
Yeah.
shift from specialist to generalist is happening right now, and it's accelerating much faster than people think.